Folks sometimes ask, why aren't you running this bill? What happened to this bill? How come you didn't co-sponsor that? How come this isn't happening? How come you haven't fixed everything yet? These are really good questions. I'm going to help you understand the process because it's complicated on purpose, so we don't have bullies just take over in 5 minutes. Believe it or not, that's how most of the world runs, not America. So here's a little bit behind the scenes on how a bill goes through the process to be considered for passage and becoming new law. In the past 8 months, we've had over 700 bills introduced. Over 700 bills introduced. They have to be vetted, assigned to a committee. The committee chair reviews it, decides, are we going to hear this? If so, when are we going to do it? You got a whole lineup, planning ahead. When are we going to have testimonies given? The chair or the primary sponsor discuss this. They might bring in stakeholders and industry experts, those that are affected by it. House Fiscal looks at how is this going to affect spending in the state budget? Is it going to increase the amount of revenue we need to have to pay for it? Will it decrease it? There's so much that goes into the discussions before it even gets a hearing. Some of you have gone to committee hearings and you can always watch them live or archived ones. They're all archived. They're live. That's by law. We have to do that. You can watch on the website. The primary sponsor requests a hearing. Meets with committee members, bill supporters, caucus members, might meet with those that don't support it and are fighting it. They answer a lot of questions. Sometimes then there's amendments, there's substitute bills, and changes are made, and there's delays, and more changes are made. Sometimes there's changes on the floor when it gets into the Capitol and everybody's voting on it. The Speaker of the House or the Senate Majority Leader, they weigh in on timing, strategy. Is this something that will go anywhere? There's all sorts of considerations. At the same time, the committee chair is pressured by supporters and dissenters. Meets with leadership, Speaker of the House, Senate Majority Leader, on prioritizing as many as 80 bills at a time. And we still haven't had the committee hearing at this point. You can't just run a bill. It's irresponsible. It's not transparent. Good discussion. And it's not responsible because people live or die by some of this legislation. Their lives are enhanced or destroyed, possibly, by some of this legislation. You don't just run a bill, flippantly sponsor, co-sponsor, throw it out there, and it's done. Right now, the Republicans run the House, Democrats run the Senate, and we have a Democrat governor. Republicans listening to this, we have 1 out of 3 pieces of power, you might say, pieces of the pie. You don't just run bills. It has to be carefully considered. Have you ever heard about strategy? You better have all your chess pieces in the right places before you start playing the game. Because really, we want to do what's best for you. And it takes time and great consideration. Thanks for listening, and I'd love to see your comments.